Hello everyone, my name is Capp and welcome back to the channel, and we are playing some more 7 Days to Die Alpha 1. Now if you notice, it's daylight here. Well, things went a little sour in the middle of the night, and by a little sour I mean things went absolutely tragically bad, and if you hang on real quick I'll show you exactly what happened. Okay, as you can see, I died. I actually died more than once. I'm not even sure how many times I died, because in this game, in the earlier versions of this game, when you died, you spawn back in right where you were, basically. And the clock keeps running even if you haven't spawned back in yet. So when you're standing there just waiting to spawn back in, all the zombies are still around you. So there is a nice little horde that's been pretty close on my butt for a while. So what I decided to do, because in the middle of the night I took off running. I got away from him once, and yeah, I managed to make my way to Dyersville and actually died there as well as many times. I tried hopping over on the bridge, thinking that might actually save me. That didn't help me. They climbed up there with me. Zombies sucked in the early alpha versions of this game. But anyway, we're going to try and see if we can't find our... Is this our... That's not ours, but we'll take it. We'll see if we can find our original body. I'm not quite sure where we were when we died. I'm not even sure if you can still find your backpack in the early versions of this game. I was just running wild in the dark, and there's a lot of zombies. So, at least we made it to Dyersville. You can see what it looks like. The overall layout hasn't changed much, just the way the buildings look themselves. And so we're going to do some looting stuff over here. What I really want to do... What is that? Painkillers, nice. Is I want to get to the farmhouse over there. God, the zombies and the volume in this game is just so freaking loud. It's just super duper loud. Hey, is that mine? No, that's not mine either. I don't know where my stuff went. I'm just... Fortunately, all the zombies are walking now, so I can kind of get away from them a little easier. But, yeah, in the middle of the night, they all run. Pretty much back then, there was not a 7-day horde in the very beginning. It was every zombie ran at night, and they were all really, really fast. They were hard to outrun, although you could outrun them if you're just on foot, but you'd run out of stamina long before they gave up on you, because they sucked. They really did. They were absolutely terrible. So, anyway, this is Dyersville. We're going to try and get over to the farm if we can. Something else, too, is back then, or yeah, back here, whatever, is the horde started at like 10 o'clock at night, and it didn't end until 7 o'clock in the morning. There wasn't any of that, you know, finishing off at 4 o'clock in the morning and having the entire rest of the morning to kind of do your own thing. It was, you waited until 7 o'clock at night, and a lot of times that meant you died a few times. And at least as far as I can remember, because I'm trying really hard to remember what I actually knew about this game back in the day, is that there wasn't really a way to set your spawn. I think the sleeping bags worked, but I'm not quite sure. Now, this is one of the things that if you didn't start playing until Alpha 16, then you didn't see what this was like. What the hell is going on over here? Is the farm used to be completely abundant with corn, and starting in Alpha 16 they changed all of this so that there was kind of a mixture of dead and alive corn that you could, you know, sift through. And good lord, there's a lot of zombies here. Okay, let's see if I have a gun. Whoop, wrong button again. Close that out. Inventory. I got a pistol, and I got 2 pistols and got a shotgun. Okay, we got full ammo. We got to clear off. But y'all are wrecking all my corn. I can hear it falling. But anyway, yeah, check this out. Look how much freaking food there is. And one of the reasons they nerfed it is because they knew so many of us would come over and hang out at the farm and pretty much have just an infinite supply of food. And I don't know which zombie is making that much noise. There's a lot going on here. It sounds like one of them's riding an elephant, but they're absolutely decimating my crops. Oh man, that's something else I forgot. Back then, the zombies could actually destroy your crops for you. You can see what they're doing to the cornfield here. They are wrecking here. That is a lot of food they are wasting. But there's a lot of zombies here. We're going to have to see if we can clean these up before we can ever hope to try and take over the farm here. These guys right here, these big mugs right there, make a lot of noise. And at night, that groaning sound they're doing is absolutely terrifying. Let's see if we can get some collaterals here. No. Fortunately, guns are easy to find. Alright, I still hear some zombies moving around, but not as bad as it was. So you can see how many bodies we had here, and this is just how many zombies were. There was just zombies freaking everywhere. So anyway, alright, so now that we're actually in to the game here, we can we can do some cussing and discussing and stuff. But thank you guys so much for all the support on that very first video. I honestly didn't know how it would go over. I was hoping you guys would enjoy it, and apparently most of you guys just love the crap out of it, and I really appreciate that. I had huge support of people asking me to continue doing some, and so we are at least doing day 2. We'll see how it continues on here, you know, how much fun we can have with it, because this is a very early version of the alpha, so, you know, trying to remember exactly what to do and how to survive, because I've already died twice. So if we were doing like, oh man, I messed up my own corn. If we were just trying to survive, this series would already be over. So look, tons of corn. Spawned right in the middle of the road, right behind me. I'll go ahead and take your little candy tin. I still hear some more. Okay, we got to go over here and stop them from absolutely ruining all the corn. All right, what do y'all got going on here? Hey. Oh, God. Okay, apparently the corn collapses like a freaking mine attack here. Oh, Lord. Okay, we got hit a little bit. We're doing okay. I still hear some more zombies moving around. Beep. Oh, good Lord. Okay, what the hell is going on over here? What are y'all doing? You're making tremendous amounts of noise. An unsettling amount of noise. I think there's... Look. The shed hasn't really changed much. The barn hasn't changed too terribly much. Hey, Brittany, what's up? Yeah, you got to go. You got to go down. And the grass fibers, having to deal with the grass fibers back then. Look, you couldn't freaking search on half the time because you had to deal with all the grass fibers being in the way. All right, let's check this area here. We want to get this whole area cleared out so we can try and make this into some sort of home if we possibly can. But right at the moment, there's still a ton of zombies here. Look, you couldn't pick up hay bales. I'm not even sure if you could fall on them and, you know, use the whole not taking any damage sort of situation. Did I just run through a fence here? Let's see if I can do that again. Maybe I hit that gap over there. I don't know. Anyway, as I was trying to say before all the rude noises and stuff here, I really appreciate all the support on the first video. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. It's fun to kind of go back and see it. Me going back and checking out an earlier version does not mean that I'm tired of Alpha 17. I saw a couple people saying, you know, how bad does it mean Alpha 17 is if, you know, us YouTubers are going back and playing older versions. No, that's not it at all here. I'm still enjoying the current version of the games. I'm just wanted to kind of mix it up and try a few different things. So that's where we are with this one. We are, oh, check that out. Got some more scrap metal. I don't know I don't remember what all the sounds there. If I heard that now, I would think something entirely different. But we're in the house. Let's see. I need to remap that stupid key. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Wait, that's 10mm mags. Do I not have any more 9mm mags? 760. Maybe it'll let me. Let's see. Perchance it'll let me reload with this. No. Stop typing buttons. Nope. I didn't figure it would, but you never know. The 10mm is going to be for the SMG, which I lost in the middle of the night. And you see, the farmhouse hasn't changed much. Now the newer versions, there's a room right here with a big gun safe in it that you can crack into. But you know, back then they didn't have anything locked. Look, everything's just wide open, and there's just food for days. You really had no worry for food in this game. I really didn't have any worry for guns because they're friggin' everywhere. Let's see, I still hear zombies moving around, but I don't know exactly where they are. I want to be able to get this place moderately cleared out and secured, so maybe, just maybe, I can actually live for one night, because it would be nice. Okay, while we're here, let's go ahead and, where's our scrap iron here? We can get a couple iron ingots out of this. That'll be nice, because we need 4 of those to be able to make a bunch of stuff that we have going on here, like forging metal you can make to do different things. Okay, so, yeah, trying to remember all those stupid recipes is fun. Fun, as in, like, I can't remember them. Nice, more shotgun shells and some painkillers. I do honestly miss the searching components in this game here. How everything just opened up instantly. There wasn't any lock picking required. You couldn't search the toilets. There just wasn't anything in them. Another flashlight. Another useless book. Cardboard boxes always held good stuff in them. So we're just trying to clear this house out here. Like I said, I want to make this into my home. I want to build off of this. There's ample amounts of food. You can pick up pieces of the chairs, but not entirely here. So we're just going to loot the kitchen. But okay, if I can without being completely interrupted here. So in the first video, I was talking about how the reason why I've made Sylvia my longtime running assistant in this game is because she was one of the first zombies added to the game. And that is true, but there's also something that's funny, at least to me, is that Sylvia is the first zombie to ever kill me in this game. And I was going to tell the story about what exactly happened. What I need to be able to do to fully tell you the story is I need to see, is there any water near me? There's a little lake right up there. Let's see if I can go out the back here. See if I can get to it. Because I have to show you guys, or else it won't make any sense. Alright, we're just going to we'll just pick it all up here. Apparently, running through a cornfield actually hurts you, apparently, for some reason. Okay, and you turn this way just a little bit. We got to make sure we're back home, and we can secure that place a little bit before, you know, nightfall, basically. I need to go ahead and reload my shotgun while we're down here. I gotta get to the water, because if I can't tell you the story without you being able to see what I'm talking about, because it just won't do it justice, and it's not too far from here. This is also long before they put any kind of traders in here, so if you take off running that direction like the normal trader is in Navezgane, you'll find exactly nothing. And I think that little bitty lake is right over here. Go ahead and search this while I'm here. If I remember correctly, I think it's right up here. Let me check. Yeah, just a little bit further, not too terribly far. But anyway, yeah, I had been playing this game for just a little bit, and I was doing all right. You know, trying to find nice inventory's getting full. I was doing all right. I was doing a decent job of not dying too much. But you know, back when we first started playing it, dying in this game was just part of it. You died in, you spawned back in the last place you were before you died. Basically, it was crazy because you could spawn in and die on top of yourself here. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to do some inventory sorting here. Oh, close. It's a deer. I'm not going to even worry about you at the moment. Clear all you hombres out real quick. Man, zombies were definitely creepy back in the day. I mean, that is definitely the case for sure here. But you know what? I need to get some more sticks. I need to get supplies for wood and stuff, because if I'm going to be able to craft anything at all, I'm going to have to be able to punch down a tree. And that's something you had to do. It was like full-on Minecraft mode. Okay, here's some water. This is how all the water was in the early versions of the game. If you notice, it's freaking waist deep. This is it. It's waist deep. All the water in the game, there were barely ever any deep spots that you could get to. It was all this deep. And it made it really hard to run through, because this is me running at full speed through the water right here. Water has always been kind of like molasses in this game. Go ahead and eat some berries real quick, get my food up. So anyway, one of the first nights that we were playing along here, I was thinking, you know what, it's getting close to nighttime, I need to find a place to hide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to the water, and I'll just duck down like this. I figure, you know what, I'm only like a head sticking out of my water. There's not much here. I was in a much bigger body of water, but I was like this. I was like, okay, they won't see me. It's dark. Zombies are stupid. The only thing sticking out of the water is my head. They'll leave me alone. And so I'm watching in the nighttime. There's this horde of zombies go running past me right there. And they're just, you know, like they're in some sort of marathon in the middle of the night and doing their own thing. And all of a sudden, it was like I'm watching over there, and Sylvia, Miss Nurse, stops right over there, turns, looks at me, growls at me, and takes off sprinting through the water. Now remember, this is as fast as you can move through the water. I'm moving at max speed right here. So I think maybe I'm outrunning her. Maybe she's moving at the same speed. No, zombies ran as fast as they did on land through the water. Didn't slow them down at all. So I turned around, no weapons in hand or whatever, and Sylvia is right in my face and just beats the holy snot right out of me. Kills me. I died in the water. Couldn't find my backpack or anything there. So that was my first experience with Sylvia. Now, this was before I even started calling her Sylvia. Now, people ask me all the time, it's like, so why did you start naming her Sylvia? Honestly, it was one of those impromptu things. I didn't actually intend. I mean, it's not like I sat out and planned it out. It was just when I was thinking of a name for her just to call her on a repeated basis, Sylvia is the first thing that came to mind. At the time, we had a nurse working for us because I work in healthcare, and her name was Sylvia, and so that was kind of just one of those names that popped in my head. So creepy. Ow. If I recall, let me make sure I'm running the right direction here. Okay, if I recall, there's a little bit of a glitch somebody reminded me of, that if you put out a bunch of torches and the zombies run into the light of the torches, they won't run anymore. So it was always a good thing to get some torches around your house that you were going to work in before the nighttime horde came. That way, if they at least did show up, they would slow down and you could deal with them. I gotta get my stamina back up here. I don't even remember if there was a leveling system as far as skills and attributes and stuff here, but I'm trying to get back to the farmhouse because it's already 5 o'clock, and holy crap, we wasted most of the day just going to tell a stupid story. But people wanted to know, so I'm happy to oblige. Okay, we came running this direction. Oh, we got to try not to take damage from all the falling corn. Stop ruining my corn. Sounds like there's a lot of zombies still. Oh, good God. Okay, this may not be a good place to hang out for the night, but I may not have much of an option here. Okay, I did search that car, and let me see. I don't think there's not a way to get in the garage here without having like a... Oh, no, take that back. Forgive me. I can't remember. They've changed that a few times before, too. For a while, there wasn't a way to get in, and then there was. Nothing useful here. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out a way to fortify this thing. I don't remember if we can just do the old trick of beat down the ladder. On the first mode, we can definitely try it, if that'll keep them from getting to us. We'll see if this will actually work. I'm not sure how much damage you can do to a ladder by punching it, because I definitely don't even have a stone axe, because I don't have any stone. Oh, Lord. Okay. I might have to see if I can kind of nerd pull up that thing a little bit. Okay, so she's beating on the barn. Oh, man, the sound of zombies is just creepy, because, dang it, I'm so used to newer versions of the game. Okay, do I have any old reclaimed wood still? Any wood frames? Did I make anything useful? I don't think I made anything useful at all. I need to drink some water, and I need to eat some food. Okay, let's do that real quick. Let's get our stats up a little bit so that we don't have to deal with that. I need to get some wood here. So what we're going to do is we're going to beat on a tree, and hopefully it goes down. Did y'all see that right there? How he came running out of there while he was in the shadow and stuff. He ran. That was one of those weird glitches. That's why I was saying by having a couple torches on you, you could effectively... Check this out here. This is how trees collapsed back then. It just fell into this huge pile of wood, and you get so much wood from just one tree. It wasn't even a thing you had to deal with. Like one tree, and you were done for the night. But yeah, sometimes you get a zombie into the shadow of the inside of the house, and they turn into runners even during the daytime. That was a huge, huge pain in the butt. Dang it! Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how to remap that here and see if I can. Okay, so where is all the wood we just got? Where that's cobwebs. We don't need any cobwebs. There's old plywood. There it is. Look, we got a ton here. Okay, so let's get a couple of these. Put this right. Let me see. We got 2 shotguns down here. Let's do this. Okay. So what we're gonna do to start with is. We didn't have wood frames, we just had wood, and that was like, what do they call these? Wood planks? Yeah, wood plank. That was our wood planks back then. Okay, so we are getting close to the end of the night here, the end of the day. We're going to see if we can't wall this off a little bit and call it a night. Do I have any torches? I don't know if I have any torches. I don't remember if I had any on me or not, but I can make some. Let's see, where's our torch at here? Okay. Put you up here. Now let's swap you down around here. Whoops, did I just throw that on the... I did. There we go. Okay, so we'll get a torch up here. We'll get a torch. Look, the farmhouse only had 1 room and stuff. We'll get a torch up here. That way, if they do manage to come up here, maybe they'll leave us alone. So I'll get some more cloth and do some more inventory management stuff here. But this is going to be our house. This is where we're going to live up here. This is it's just one of my favorite places. Always has been. But we are coming up on it. It is right at 8 o'clock now. We got just a little bit of time before everything starts going crazy. We need to get all our guns reloaded. Clear up some space here. I don't have... Okay. It takes forever to reload a shotgun here. Okay, so that pistol's empty. Let's just swap it with this one because that one should at least have some. Combine those. Get rid of the cobwebs. I can't just throw those down. Okay, food and water. Let's get some more of that in here. Okay, so you can see how relentless this game is, or how relentless it used to be. It's I'm trying to remember really hard how to make some of the things here, so I can make all the stuff I have right here. I think you have to have cloth for this. I think it's like maybe sleeping bag. We'll see if that's actually a thing. Okay, let's see. So we don't need that right there because that's not the right one. Let's see if we get lucky and we'll put our sleeping bag right. Let's put it back over here. There. Maybe, just maybe, if we die now that we'll spawn back in on top of our sleeping bag. I'm pretty sure that's what it actually works out, so at least we do have that going on. So, yay, we made a sleeping bag. We're definitely happy about that. We are coming up, let me see, we're trying to see all the stuff that we have. Stick, forging metal, torches, plywood. I don't remember how to make a club, if you can even make a club. And see, there's no way to look up what you could possibly make. It's just like, hey, this is what you have. Okay, so we are coming up on the nighttime. I'm going to stay in sneaky tiptoe, move around, don't make any kind of sound, but we're going to stay nice and loaded and ready to go. At least they only have one way to get to us. They didn't have all the destroy method like they did used to. So if they manage to get up the top of the stairs and blow this thing away, then, you know, we'll deal with it. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this one here. It's definitely a lot of fun. And if you want to see me continue doing it, of course, let me know in the comments down below. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for your time. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up down below. And be sure to subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on future videos. And it sounds like things are starting to go crazy and they're starting to wipe out my crop field. Oh, that's one of the things I was going to tell you too, is back then too, when you made crops, if you wanted to grow crops, you actually had to have a water source around it. So growing your own farm was a huge pain in the butt. But there we go. Things are absolutely nutty downstairs. I'm hoping the house survives. If anything happens in the middle of the night, I'll make sure to share with you guys. But right at the moment, we're going to hang out right here and hope we survive the night. So thank you for your time. You guys have a good one. I'll catch you later.